Hello, everybody. This is Kyrix with another episode of This Week in Kyrix. Today is Wednesday, April 6th of 2016. Now, you may notice that there is no gameplay footage up of any kind, not even an emulator. There is no problem with my capture card. I just decided that this format needs to change. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say that I've gone past This Week in Kyrix, that it's outlived its purpose, because it hasn't. But the thing is, it's rapidly deteriorated from what it used to be. Back when it was Minecraft, you had an hour or so almost every single time, every week. And I say almost because there were a couple times I was sick and just couldn't do it. Or for whatever reason, I couldn't put out a full hour. But I was pretty consistent. Then there was the brief period of time when my capture card was being, well, annoying. And I had to do ROMs and stuff. And then there was a very brief time where I was taking a break from Minecraft for whatever reason and playing Tokyo Jungle and a couple other things. And then at the start of the year, I switched to The Sims. But the problem with The Sims is, because the game played itself so much, there was nothing to keep me engaged for the full hour. So, because with Minecraft and with Tokyo Jungle and whatever, I would talk about what I was playing as well as doing everything else. But The Sims didn't allow me to do that. So I feel like I was putting out like 5, 10, 15-minute videos, and it's just ridiculous. If I'm gonna put out a 5, 10, 15-minute video, I may as well put a video out where I'm just talking to the Larvitar, because the reason this is being done is because I realized, oh my god, it's Wednesday and I didn't record This Week in Kyrix yet. Because I usually record it Tuesday night at around 10 p.m. or later. And I have to be out of here to catch a bus fairly shortly. So I'm sitting here thinking, I don't want to hook up the system and then upload it and all. And so, you know what? Fuck it. This Week in Kyrix from this point on, unless I come up with something else, will just be blank screen and me talking about my week, which is really all it ever should have been. I mean, This Week in Kyrix having a video game backdrop was one thing back when I only released a couple videos at a time, or when it was the only thing on Wednesday. But you get a game on Wednesday, and it's not like anyone's fucking watching this anyway. So yeah, This Week in Kyrix, this is the new format. Unless, of course, I get, let's say, a dozen people saying, "Where's The Sims? I was watching that." Then I could say, liar, I've seen my views. But no. If I get people requesting it, I'll bring back The Sims. I haven't erased that file, and I don't intend to. I still have my old Minecraft world from This Week in Kyrix on a separate save file. But this week, not much happened. I did some shopping because, start of the month. I got my oh, hi Rio. I got my PlayStation Plus back, so I've been playing the shit out of some XCOM. I've been just jonesing for XCOM like you wouldn't believe. And Yahtzee and Gabe playing it once every 2 weeks hasn't been helping either. Audible, I think I reactivated Audible? I tried to, I know that much. I don't know if it went or not. 17th, the girls go in, well, 3 of the girls, Oreo, Willow, and Betsy, go into the vet. I own Fortune Street, but I do not yet possess it. I decided I got tired of the HeroClix judge forgetting it or misplacing it or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to hit eBay. Found a copy for $12 with 2 shipping, so $14. Bought it. It should be here Monday. Picked up Front Mission Evolution from a pawn shop. We went there looking for a bike. I didn't find a bike. But I found that. I'm like, you know what? Since I'm not getting the bike, fuck it. I want the Front Mission game. Turns out it's a third-person shooter mech assault style game rather than, say, the turn-based strategy that I'm used to, but that doesn't make it any less good. I'm still having a lot of fun with what little I've played so far. I bought Honeycam Studios, which is the same people who did Honey Pop, and I'm playing that as well in my off time. The bus I mentioned is me going to the local gaming store. Well, I don't know if it's local anymore, but going to the gaming store to do Ravenloft again tonight. I played last week. I had fun. I didn't do much. 90% of that session was spent with me character creating because I didn't have a sheet, and it turns out that was week 2 and not week 1. So I missed the first week. So I jumped into the very last minute and contributed quite a bit to the fight. I contributed 1 attack, but it did more damage than the rest of the party had managed to inflict by themselves up till that point. So I'm running. I asked everyone what they were running. We had a distinct lack of cleric, so I'm playing a life cleric from Dragonlance. A cleric of Mishakal from Kryn. That should be fun. And I had to write up like a backstory and all that, and I basically sent it to the DM saying, "Hey, look, as a member of as a person from Kryn, there are a lot of races that he has no idea about, like halflings and dark elves and such. And Kryn is a very racially divided planet, so he has his little hang-ups. Not as extreme as the average citizen, but they're there, be aware of them, etc. Because if you ever read Dragonlance, even in the best of times, nobody likes anybody. You know, there's this sense of barely tolerating everyone in the room. I should probably still have fun anyway. Gotta get a hold of Anubis. Hopefully he's got that money for me tonight. Because I don't think he gave it to me yet. Hope he didn't. Because if he did, then I might have miscalculated stuff. Anyway. Oh, hello, text message. Okay. That was my sister texting me her new, well, not her new, but Mom's new address so that I can mail something to her. Yeah, I'm sorry that This Week in Kyrix isn't going to be visually stimulating from this point on, but let's face facts. When has it ever been? I mean, keep in mind, this was based on Yahtzee and Gabe's Let's Drown Out project, which the whole point was you're not supposed to be interested in what's going on the screen. You're supposed to be interested in what the person's saying. And I just took it a step further and gave you nothing on the screen except my adorable little Larvitar. I think I've run out of things to say, so that brings this episode to a close. This is the new format. I hope it doesn't piss too many people off, but if it does, oh well. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.